Oh, here we go, motherfuckers. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, YWC jury, to my trial. How you doing, folks? Welcome to the YWC trial of Roman Reigns and John Cena in their great promo on Raw. Well, it does feel like I'm on trial. It feels like these guys are on trial. John Cena, for years and years, the YWC piled on top of this guy. Yes, he has cut some lame-ass fucking promos. The Star Wars cringe promo, I'll never forget that one back in 2012. I'll never forget the obscure Call of Duty references pointing to a kid in the crowd. Cringe, 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 motherfuckers. Why is the internet all of a sudden obsessed with that word cringe, cringe? Well, I'll tell you what makes me cringe. The marks, the smarks, and the hardcore fans of WWE. These motherfuckers for years and years now have been ruining WWE. Now, of course, it's not just their fault. It's also creative's fault. It's their fault for not having anything good for fucking years on end. WWE really hasn't been truly great in over a decade. Let's be fucking honest. I mean, you really haven't gotten a lot of great shows and material from them in that long. Sporadically, we've had stuff like CM Punk that was interesting. Little things here and there with Brock Lesnar capturing our interest, but those things would last like a day, a week, nowhere even close to a month, of having lasting impact on people. Certain things, we still remember, but really, honestly, all the things that we remember from the Attitude Era or from the early years of the Ruthless Aggression Era or back in the 80s or several other periods with different moments. So the fans have really fucked this thing up. And you can really put in perspective just how warped fans are when you take a look at the impact and the aftermath, the fallout, the reactions from the Cena Roman work shoot promo on Raw. So, what is a shoot promo? Oh, Brad, you're really going to tell us what it is? Oh, you need to know! Because obviously you guys don't seem to understand. When a wrestler shoots, they are speaking about reality. They are breaking kayfabe. They're talking about what goes on backstage, what's going on in real life. They're going outside the imaginary fourth wall, which Cena said in the promo, see you later, fourth wall and all that. So, then there's something called a work shoot, where the shoot is not really planned. It just happens, and not a lot of people are told about it, or they're not really supposed to say it. But a work shoot is where it's controlled. It gets the go-ahead. Most people in the company know about it. Maybe not everybody, but most people know. Most of the time, we get work shoots. They're pre-approved and everything. What we had on Raw was a worked shoot. Now, were there things that could have been done better in this work shoot? Of course. But let's talk about it from the perspective of how it really did go down, how it actually happened. So, they finally addressed a lot of things about Roman Reigns not being popular with the crowd, the fact that the crowd boos him. Cena alluded to the fact that he might not be, good enough, that, he's just a cheap imitation of Cena. And there was a lot of things that were said. It was a good promo. It got riled up. The only, halfway through, yes, Roman Reigns did forget his lines. He had to stop. It was a moment. Cena made fun of him and everything. And the thing is, it's like, yes, because Roman Reigns hasn't really been given the opportunity to have a long promo. They were giving it to him. He wasn't ready. They pulled it back. He was cutting shorter promos, and they were better. But really, through most of this, I mean, Cena is a guy that talks a mile a minute. This guy, knows what he's been doing. This guy's been in opening promos. He's closed out shows with promos. I mean, this Cena, no matter what you say, is one of the best promos that has ever been in WWE. Some of the promos have been totally just horrible material, that obviously he was told to say, you know, all this dumb crap he was saying about Star Wars. And, remember to like replace curse words. He used to say this, I can't even think of what the fuck he used to say at the moment, but it was dumb shit. There was very dumb verbiage that they were giving him. And like I said, I used to rant on Cena quite heavily back in the day, but it was out of anger mostly, knowing that this guy was good in the ring. And the thing is, most of the time, I had even said, Cena, I never said Cena was bad in the ring, that he was a bad wrestler. I knocked his character most of the time. And that was the case of the matter. Remember I said, Cena has good matches. You can't take that away from him. And, I said what I said. And it's on record here on YouTube. You can go back and look at my old videos. But the problem that a lot of people have with me is not so much, I noticed, with the Cena stuff. It's more with the Roman Reigns stuff. Back in 2015, I was very unhappy with the way how they were presenting Reigns. They weren't doing a very good job with him. They weren't really giving him that badass character, that he has now. And they were really shining a bad light on him. They were making him too much of a goody two-shoes, and it wasn't going over well. So I knocked it, and I didn't like it. And I said that Roman Reigns was bad on the mic. He shouldn't be in those long promos. He's not doing a very good job. And I questioned the push and everything. But then as time went on, I saw who started coming into this company. Fuckboy Balor. I started seeing Seth Rollins injuring people. And then I woke up and I really saw that not only does Roman Reigns look like a star, but he started carrying himself more like a star. And I noticed the more that creative was fucking him up, Roman was trying to persevere. And still, this guy never let the crowd shake him, even on Raw. I just wish that when Cena said that, these people boo you because you're not doing your job, Roman Reigns should have turned around. And I wish I could do anything to write this guy's promos. Because I not to give myself a pat on the back, but I think I could do a pretty decent job with this guy's promos. I've really looked at this guy's character, and I know it would work for him. He should have just turned around to the crowd and said, I don't need these people. You think I give a crap about these people? I'm a millionaire. I've got a beautiful wife. I've got kids. I don't need these people. I'm a main eventer. I beat The Undertaker. I'm already a 3-time champion. Do you think I care what these losers think? And then he could say they're all just going to go down. They're just going to go back to their mama's basement. He should have cut a promo like that. And the amount of heat that he would... And what would have really been that bad about that? Would that really have been crossing the line? Would that be breaking PG? Not even fucking close. They've done worse stuff. During the PG era, McMahon mocked JR's Bell's palsy. And so did Hornswoggle. Remember that? Those moments right there? So I think it would be okay to do a promo like that to crack on the fans. But they're scared. Because they feel if they used to crack on the fans. But they don't do it anymore. Because now that's their niche audience. They don't want to lose that. But they don't want to fucking take a chance that maybe Roman Reigns could come across as maybe what they were trying to do in 2015 that was failing miserably is trying to make him into the next Stone Cold. Now, I think Roman got a lot of good lines in that he's not another Cena. He doesn't want to be the next Cena. He's the one and only Roman Reigns. He did a good job. And what I really want to talk more about in this promo is the fact how people are saying that Cena owned him in this promo. Did maybe Cena get more of the upper hand because he's the better talker? Perhaps, but I think Roman Reigns did a good job. They're making like him forgetting his lines was the only part of a 15-minute promo, a 15-minute segment, maybe with 10 minutes of talking all together. How, and this is what people do. They conveniently erase everything else, all the surrounding factors and elements, and they just focus on the one flub. Roman Reigns has not been in a promo that's went this long for a long time. For someone to hang in there as long as he did, I mean, it was good. And Cena was pressuring him too. He says, if you wanna, be in this gig, if you want to be the top dog, you got to hang with me on the promos. And it was good. And, you could tell, like, this promo, people saying rest in peace, Reigns. This promo was great for Reigns because it really tested him in a high tense situation. The crowd was against him. Cena was against him. Cena was, even though it's scripted, he was saying things that, that had some truth to it, that these are real criticisms that the fans had. And it's almost like Cena was taking the side of the crowd. So if Roman Reigns held it together pretty nicely, and I admire him after this. He showed that he could hang with it. This guy gets so much hate. I responded to the video. I mean, like, look at that fucking video that they put up of, like, why they hate Roman Reigns. I mean, look at the shit that this guy's got to put up with. Roman Reigns is like the Donald Trump of the WWE. I'm just going to fucking say it. This guy doesn't give a fuck what people think. He still perseveres. Yeah. Oh, I knew it, Brad. I knew it. You were going to make this video about Donald Trump. Go fuck yourself! I don't fucking care what you say on the YWC champ. I can say whatever I want. In my promos, anything goes. It doesn't matter. This ain't PG. This is TVBRAD, motherfuckers. This is my channel. And I am the YWC champ, so I can say what I fucking want. If I want to compare this guy to Donald Trump, I can if I want. So anyway, so this guy perseveres through it. But the thing is, you people are forgetting one thing about this analysis. You see what I said? That even though it was scripted, it was good for Reigns. Reigns got to train here with Cena. Finally, he had somebody in the ring that had great promo skills that he could pull from. This is not the same for when he was feuding with Sheamus. Sheamus is not a bad promo, but he's not a great promo. And all these other guys like Rollins and the rest of them, he really hasn't had a chance to go against somebody that is truly great on the mic. This was the first time, and it was all the better for Roman Reigns. I mean, this guy learned what it's like to be in a high pressure promo. And I think we're going to see a lot more from Roman Reigns. I mean, this guy, I can't believe that people try to make the argument to me that this is the same Roman Reigns that we saw back when he won his first world title. It is not. This guy has made strides in 1.5 years. I mean, this guy has improved on the mic. He's really improved in the ring. I mean, this guy, I'll still never forget him and AJ Styles and their great match that they had. What was it, like a last man standing or something like that? Great match between those guys. Anyway, and a lot of other great matches. I mean, Roman was having great matches with even the Big Show. So, I mean, it goes without saying, Roman Reigns really has held it together. The only thing what I'm saying is these marks, they're making like this promo is real, and they've hated Cena for so long. And these are the same marks that went on record saying that Cena is a bad wrestler. Not like me just saying his character is bad and that they're booking him the wrong way. But the thing is, they are making it like this is fucking real. That Cena's now their hero because he's hating on Reigns. And that, like, there's a lot of truth to this and everything. Guys, like I just said, it was a scripted fucking promo. It was not fucking real. They told Cena to say that. Or they approved Cena to say that, I should say, to be more accurate. The fact that you could sit there and you can make like Cena's actually like a real person going up to Reigns and hating on him. Do you realize that these guys probably went into the back and laughed and talked to one another? They don't truly hate one another. It's fake. Fake. It's not real. It was predetermined. They knew that they were going to go out there and say that, you fucking jobbers. How many fucking times does this have to be told to you? I mean, you guys are in your 20s and fucking 30s. Even if you're 18, 19 years old, it doesn't fucking matter. You should know that this is a work. It's fake. It's a work shoot. It's not real. And the fact that you're sitting there snickering, oh, Cena got one over on Reigns. He didn't get one over on anybody. It was a fucking scripted thing. John Cena was told to disparage Reigns in the promo as part of the storyline. And watch. Roman Reigns is probably going to win the match. Mark my words. In fact, that is probably what is going to happen. I wouldn't even be surprised if they have Reigns destroy Cena through the whole match. That might be good for him. I'd actually like to see it. You know, and I wouldn't be opposed to that. I mean, maybe we could have a hard-fought match. That'd be one thing. But, man, I'm telling you, it's like these marks, it's like they don't understand that we're getting two titans here. They're making like that Reigns is some jobber. No, that Reigns is a big star that's going to be a big star for a while to come. And the fact that they booked him so shittily and this guy persevered and still improved and did everything he could on his own accord is amazing. It's truly astonishing, and that's why. And people said, oh, you once said he sucks. You even have videos saying that he sucks. And I don't deny that. I never for 1 minute. Don't you think that if I were trying to hide that, I'd delete the videos maybe? But I don't. Because people change their opinions, and I think it's important to chronicle that. So I keep those videos up. So the thing is, either I'm a really bad liar, or I've been trolling for 1.5 years now. You know, man, I mean, that would be taking a joke way too far. Perhaps maybe my opinion changed, because once again, as a YWC champ, I'm telling the fucking truth, you goddamn fucking losers. I'm just saying basically what I see. I see a guy that has improved, that wrestles better than most of the roster, better than 3/4 of the roster. Sure as a hell of a lot better of a wrestler than Fuckboy Balor and Bitch Boy Cab Driver Sami Zayn. Sure as a hell of a lot better wrestler than Fat Boy Kevin Owens or Fat Sloppy Tit Samoa Joe. Just saying, guys. I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I like him. I think Reigns is a big star. I've become a fan of his. If you don't like it, that's too fucking bad. If you can't stand to hear it, bye-bye. See you later. You know, it's like, really. If you guys have such a problem with it, I mean, bitching is not going to change in my opinion. It's not trolling. I've given you the reasons already. And like I said, the guy's going to get even better. He hung in there with Cena. He forgot his lines. He did. He flubbed. You know, no one's denying that. It's right there. It was broadcast on live television for the world to see. But the guy pulled through. So there you go, motherfuckers. This has been your YWC champ. Signing out.